Golly, indeed. Got my mojo working again, back in the saddle. I left work. Been looking all my life, seeking for work and looking to get out of it. Anyway, one day where were we here? We were somewhere in between there and somewhere else on 15th and Vine, looking for love potion number 9 and pounding the bricks, looking for work and spending most of the time looking to get out of it. Well, when I finally found a job one evening on Friday, I left. And see, it was payday. So instead of going home, I stayed out the entire weekend partying with my mates and friends. Spent my entire wages. My pockets were empty. And when I finally arrived at home on a Sunday night, I was confronted by an angry partner and was beraged for nearly hours on end with a tirade befitting my actions. Finally, he stopped the nagging and said to me, "How would you like it, Hairman, if you didn't see me for 2 or 3 days?" Well, I replied, that'd be fine with me. Monday went by and I didn't see my partner, and Tuesday and Wednesday came and went with the same results, and on Thursday the swelling went down just enough where I could see him a little bit out of my left eye. You hear about the crazy old Hairman who fell in a French River and climbed out sane. Well, you get these words rattling around your brain and you really don't know what to do with them sometimes. Things like military bombardment and war pigs and always drawing and quartering my mind till I capitulate and surrender at the end of the barrel of their gun. They breach my brain with their heavy metal jackets. Lord, emancipate me from my certitude. They have done invaded all my territory with military force, marched me into a territory of paranoia by military force, and plundered the spoils of my peace. I'll tell you about the crazy train thief who had locomotives. Yeah, so this is how after you get working on it a while, it gets rearranged, and this is kind of what you would call a lily version of the same. Not exactly the blues, not exactly a tune. With military bombardment, these war pigs reign supreme, always drawing and quartering my mind, tearing it at the seams. They want us to surrender to their power and control, but we won't give in, no, never. We'll fight for our souls. Yeah, we'll fight for our souls on land and sea and the sky and the other side of the moon, made of Swiss cheese. With the barrel of their guns, they'll breach our brains. With heavy metal jackets, our sanity they'll drain. The Lordy, please emancipate us from this pain, from their servitude, 'cause we don't want to be longer puppets to their cause. We'll break free, we'll elude. They have done what they've done, they'll never give in. It's a political movement, right to left and in between. They breach our brains with heavy metal jackets, our sanity they drain. Lordy, Lord, emancipate us from this servitude. We won't be puppets to their scheme. We'll break free and we'll elude. They may have their weapons, we have our will to fight for what's right and stand up still. We won't be broken by their military so-called might. We'll rise up stronger and win. We'll win this fight. With the barrel of their guns, they breach our brains. Heavy metal jackets, our sanity they drain. Lordy, Lord, emancipate us from their servitude. We won't be their puppets, 'cause we will break free. We'll elude. With military bombardment, these war pigs might try, but we'll keep on resisting till justice prevails throughout this universal sky. Well, I tell you the story about the husband, what the husband said to his honey, his wife. Husband said, "Honey, I invited a friend home for dinner." And the wife replied, "What are you, crazy? The house is a mess, the dishes are dirty, and I can't cook a lick, you know that." And the husband said, "Well, I know that, honey." And the wife then replied, "But then why did you invite a friend for dinner?" And the husband said, "Because the poor fool is thinking about getting married." Do something better than that. Like bend a string or something, or hammer on, oh, I'm a 1 minute wonder, let me tell you that. Well, you have a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Skied over in Windham Mountain yesterday, and I was tuned in to 91.5 WRPI Troy, coming in clear as a bell. Back, I'm back again. Took a little vacation for my sanity from the station, and I missed a few days here and there. I remember one time in a snowstorm, I got stuck on 787, and I spent my entire show sitting in a cop car having a brilliant conversation about how the law really works. Yes, indeed, and that's the way it was. I missed a few days here and there in a year one time when we were off the air. But here I am back again, riding in the saddle into the sunset of a Friday morning. Time to play some basketball and pickleball and lift some weights and swim and take a sauna and have a little chagrin. May your day be happy and bright as you ride into the sunset of your dawning day.